Hey guys, what is up? Back with another video. Hope that everyone is having a great day today. We have another episode of Weekly Sneaker Rotation, and this is episode 119. So for episode 119, we need to make sure to hit 1,190 likes. Thank you for all the support on the channel recently. The new subscribers, you guys have been killing it. Shout out to all the new subscribers, the 2,000 new subscribers we've gotten in like the past 5 days. So thank you for heading over to the channel. This is Weekly Sneaker Rotation. If it's your first episode, I do hope you enjoy it, but starting things off on Sunday, doing it right with a pair of LeBron 11s. The LeBron 11 Everglade. These things are very nice. I'm a big fan of these. One of my favorite colors. I say that about every single one. I'm going to say it about this one too on Monday as well. The LeBron 11 Hornets. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I love the purples. I love the blues. I love the 3M all over that honeycomb design and the swoosh. I love the fact that they're a LeBron 11. Just a whole bunch of things to love about these. On Monday, I was doing a whole bunch of stuff actually. I can't remember everything I was doing, but I know I went downtown, had a few errands to run down there, had a meeting down there, and then I met up with a buddy of mine. He bought a t-shirt from me, and then I showed him some shipping stuff, and then I went to the worst Foot Locker of all time. I made a vlog about that, but it was a pretty bad Foot Locker. You can trust me. The pairs of shoes I had on my feet were about 72 times better than any of the pairs of shoes sitting on the shelf. So just to give you a little bit of a gauge on how bad the Foot Locker was, it was pretty bad. But the LeBron 11 Hornets is what I wore on Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, it was actually a very nice day outside on Tuesday, and I decided to break out the Kobe 7 Yin Yang. Now, as you can see, this is a completely mismatching colorway. You have purple and a yellow accent on the right shoe, and you have yellow and purple accents on the left shoe. That's a really cool look. I had these way back in high school. I got them in 11th grade, I want to say. And when I had them, I had people that would ask me, did you buy 2 pairs of shoes just so you could wear it like this? Like, did you buy 2 pairs of shoes, one purple, one yellow, and then just wear one of each? And I was like, no, it actually comes like this. And people were amazed. They didn't think anyone on earth would buy a pair of shoes that purposely did not match. But, I don't blame you if you don't want to buy these. They're really, really loud, but I really like them. My only pair of Kobe 7s. On Wednesday, though, I broke out something a lot more subtle. I went from mismatching sneakers in Lakers colors. I don't even know how I wear those being a Celtics fan, but I went from those to very subtle, just black and white. The Cyber Monday ones, I'm a big fan of these. They look really nice. I really enjoy how they look. The leather quality, it's pretty decent. It's nothing spectacular, but it's not stiff. It's comfortable on your foot, which I think for the Jordan 1 is the most important thing. Like, I'm not really looking for Balenciaga or, $1,000 sneaker leather quality when purchasing a Jordan 1. I just want something that's not going to pinch on my foot and something that's going to be comfortable. This colorway was super slept on, and I really don't understand why. It's one of the cleanest Jordan 1 colorways that is released in a long time, like since 2013 when they had the shadows and the breads and all that stuff. These are nice. Thursday morning, I wore these guys right here, the Nike Free 3.0 V5 Premium. I was going to my buddies own a bubble soccer business, and they were filming a promo video type thing for some local TV channel. So I was just helping them by being like a stunt double, I guess you could say, for the bubble soccer. It was pretty fun, but it was really early in the morning, so I just threw these on, and I didn't want to wear anything nice because I was playing bubble soccer, so they were just going to get messed up. But Thursday morning is actually when I hit 100,000 subscribers, which was awesome, and thank you very much for that. And then later on in the day, I wore the Nike Tiempo 94 Mid in the Chicago colorway. Lots of you guys were asking, like in my last video, I heard a few of you guys ask, why didn't you mention 100,000 subscribers, as if I didn't seem grateful or something. I mentioned in the 2 previous videos, like I'm not going to talk about it 17 videos in a row. It's great that we hit it, but it's time to look forward, move on to the next goal of 200,000. But the Tiempo 94 Mid is what I wore for the majority of Thursday. Very nice sneaker. Like, I know lots of people are going to hate on these because it's a knockoff Jordan 1, or it's trying to be a Jordan 1 when it's not, but the leather quality, the comfort, the style, A1 in my books. And then on Friday, probably broke out, I'd say my favorite shoe that I wore this week, or maybe my second favorite. Saturday is pretty good too, as you will see, but the Jordan 12, the Master, I really like these. They just look so clean. That little bit of gold, that little bit of white on that little plastic Jumpman piece on the midfoot. At first, I wasn't a fan of that white on the midfoot, but now that I've had them for a while, I've had them for a few months. I think they released in February. I've become a big fan of it. It just sort of breaks up the shoe a little bit. It stops it from looking like a boot, as some Jordan 12s do have the tendency of doing. The comfort on these is great for a Jordan retro, like compared to a pair of runners like those 3.0s that I wore earlier this week, and they don't really stack up. But for a pair of Jordans, Jordans, very comfortable. You're not gonna have a sore foot at the end of the day, and that's really all that matters. That's a great colorway. And then another great colorway is what I wore on Saturday in the flu game, or the Breads. Guys, as far as I'm concerned, this is both the flu game and the Bread. You know, Jordan had the flu when he played in these, so they're the flu games. Just like he had his last shot when he played in the last shot 14s. There doesn't need to be a last shot emoji on a pair of Jordan 14s for them to be the last shots. There doesn't need to be a sick face emoji on these for them to be the flu games. At least that's just my opinion, guys. So don't hold me to it. I am not God. I am not the end all and be all, or be all and end all. I don't even know what I'm saying, but thank you so much, guys, for watching episode 119 of Weekly Sneaker Rotation. Thank you for hitting that like button. If you haven't already, please do. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealRayRay20. But I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. So until then, peace.